There, I didn't forget that time. Hello Twilis, Alex Waffles here. Hope you can hear me okay, hear the game okay, and you see okay. We're playing some more REKA. I really need to remember to turn that on every time I'm playing a game where I don't have a wave emote. Okay, so last stream was fun. I had to very abruptly end that because the game slapped me really hard in the effing feels. I did not need that. And I did keep playing a little longer after I ended stream. I was fixing up the house, trying to finish it. In fact, I went back and watched the YouTube video guide I had been using, and well, ultimately I decided I wasn't going to build the house that way because it was getting really complicated and there's no way I was going to be able to follow that. I probably could have tried, but it's like, no. So, I ultimately decided I would keep what I had already built because I didn't want to make this stupid square looking box thing. And the cat is floating. So I finished the surrounding parts of the house and then started putting decorations up. I will eternally say I wish you could move the oven. So my storage chests are over here now, and I took down a partial bit of the wall over here so that I had room for 3 of them to sit. So all the cooking supplies is here, as well as of course the wood. You can see I did a little kitchen setup right here. Some flour, a water bucket if there was water in it, a bunch of materials for cooking, piece of pumpkin, some salt, apples, pumpkin soup. I did make every single cooking recipe, by the way, now that I finally had the ingredients to do it. Okay, there's that baby goat I rescued, and the hare. They don't really seem to do anything, so I'm not sure they're gonna stay there. My 3 chickens. I gave them a little feeding trough and a water bucket. But I did try to actually fill with water, but it wouldn't work. I was disappointed. And the dining table. I put a few decorations over here, as you can see. I couldn't get these wall shelves to cooperate, but I guess it's because of those wooden panelings I stuck in when I was following the video guide. And look at all the food that's on the table. And I put that little candle lighting there that one of the ghosts gave me. I kind of wanted it there just to say, I remember you. Another present from one of the ghosts too is up there. I didn't know where else to put it. But as you can see, the house is pretty much the same. I just did stuff different upstairs. Oh, this is where I wash dishes. I don't know why I felt like I needed to have a place to wash dishes. Don't ask me. And I need to move that somewhere else. Although I don't really have any clotheslines to make it look like I'm doing laundry anywhere. Ow, my arm. That suddenly hurt. This random bench, which it doesn't actually look like I can sit on it right there. That being the case, how about you move here instead, and maybe I can sit on you there. No? Alright, I guess you're just gonna sit there and look pretty. Okay, all my crafting stuff is up here. Just that random little cabinet thing for those to sit on top of. That's where we make all our potions and such. And I did get that a while ago. It's like, oh, that's perfect to sit right there. And I just put a lot of these in these little alcoves here, because it worked. And all the crafting materials. And since they do require berries and honey, those are of course right there. And as you can see, there's no bags of seeds other than this. That's because I actually need that to make something, so I didn't get rid of it. Now, it's very barren up here, and that's because I didn't know what to do with it. Baba Yaga gets our own room. Technically mine is bigger, I guess, but we don't really have separated bedrooms, honestly. Hang on, my stream just twitched. What was that? Okay, nothing happened. I was worried. There's my bed. I just have to crawl into it from here. The little gift thing from Baba Yaga. Put one of the paintings up. Put that there. Just because it's kind of nice, but it could use a different placement, I think. The customization. And then the upstairs, and... Hi. Well, that was awkward. Let's pretend we didn't see that, yeah? I liked how this upstairs was made, so I didn't undo it. And I also continued to do that little square around the chimney. Just because it's a lot less to look at. I sectioned this top part off, but this is where I moved the hut, as you can clearly see, and where my garden boxes are. Honestly, I'd like some more. At least more big ones, but the way the house is built, I kinda can't. Not unless I do another story up. Oh yes, and this looks horrifyingly ugly, I know, you don't have to tell me. I couldn't quite figure out how to finish the roofing, and I even effed it up in many places. I just did my best to fix it and make it actually look like a roof. But yeah, that's my hut. It's nothing to sniff at. Midna's too simple-minded, and even when I looked up other house builds, it's like... They were just doing walkthroughs of their houses, they weren't showing how they built it. Not helpful. I did do one side quest off-screen, and that was the, cooking food for someone. Which you can't see it because it has a black square on it. Okay then. Alright, is that the one we already did? Oh, that's all the way over there. Okay then. Okay, I need to... Apparently I found a sick animal. I don't remember that at all. We will, of course, do the storyline stuff, but let's finish up in this current area we're in, then we'll move on. Because I'm sure there's stuff we can grab. I shouldn't need any of these. Not that. I wanted more flax. Which I gotta say I have not found more of, by the way. I'm probably gonna need to buy some more with berries, but that's fine, because I have a crap ton of berries. I would appear to have gotten more of those, which is unfortunate. Okay, need to make some of this. I'll make one of those, one of those, and we gotta wait for the flax now. Because we're not gonna know what the animal needs till I go talk to it, you know? And while that's doing its thing, I'm not gonna make us stand around and wait for it for once. Astonishing, I know. Shut up. Now gee, what could I possibly need with all these berries? You know, we settled in just like the perfect spot when we came to this area. Oh yeah, did you see I'm wearing the tiara? I also changed my clothes after I ended stream. I want to find an outfit that I'll wear all the time and not change it too much. That way I can do my intro-outro video and do a thumbnail so I can finally upload these to YouTube. Not that any of these videos are effing edited. Oh, now you have crop seeds. F you, pal. Is that black salt? That looks like black salt. Wolfsbane. Flax. Looks like he doesn't sell a lot of seeds, and the seeds he does have I don't necessarily need that bad. Did I go through my berries that fast? Oh hot dang, I did. He sure takes an awful lot of berries. Mind you, I didn't bring many stacks with me, did I? I should put a chair or something on the porch. I'm gonna need more of those poppy seeds. Wait, no, the band-aids. I should just have one of each of those made at all times, I think. That. Okay, so I bought some more flax, but I also need some more St. John's wort. Now this will be the time I want to pick up a bunch of seeds somewhere. So long as it's not effing wolfsbane. I have so much of that it's disgusting. I'm not selling any of it though, just in case I do need it. But I have loads. I do not need more. Berries, right? Okay. If I buy too many from him, I'm gonna run out of berries. They are plentiful, but there's no reason I should just give him all my berries, you know? Okay, we're back. You know, I was looking at it again on YouTube, people who play this game, and it really does seem like no one has really gone back to it after they played like the first part. Like turning it, getting the chicken hut all set up, but then they go to the next area or they stop and then they just don't seem to play again. That's honestly the main reason I am doing this. I didn't mean to make pumpkin seeds. Why did I do that? Or was that already there and I just forgot it? Here, go there. I'll deal with you later. Okay, so there's a sick animal, which is behind me a little bit. Over there, I see the scroll. Hello. You're cabbage, if I remember right. Hi, lag. Yeah, that's cabbage. And I think I see another one. Yeah. Well, I won't complain. I went through a lot of cabbage making all those recipes. Where's this animal? I'm looking at the ground so careful now. Oh wait, I do remember you. That's right. Hi. Your thoughts are scattered. It's this, right? Okay, yeah. Fine, you can come with me. I'm just gonna end up collecting a bunch of animals. And I'm not gonna put them all in my house, darn it. Okay, it's not saying I finished that. Like, these are the only two things that are saying I solved them. I took care of that. Alright, so we go over to town for this. I do see the tree, by the way. I'm thinking I'm gonna smack it. Just so that I get its stuff. Right. That's obviously for something. Oh, whoops. I like how it's on my backpack. Well, this does mean in good news I don't have to risk Leshy getting mad at me because my house is built. I don't need wood that much for cooking. I can see that I'm not wearing the mask. Okay, now it's gone. I think it glitched. Oh, is that more cabbage? There's a lot of cabbage seeds around here. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I only seem to get one cabbage per each one that grows. So I had to make sure I was getting more before I started cooking anything. Oh! Hi! Although I would have preferred the seed bag, but that works. Getting little stutters here I don't like. This house seems fine, so it's not this one. That one there? Out of my way. They're growing a lot of garlic right there. Can't tell if it's this one either. Oh. Oh, one of these. Really. I can already tell this isn't gonna end well. That's pretty bad. It's supposed to be a surprise, guys. Am I gonna find a bunch of gold crowns in a river around here somewhere now? Somebody's got that feeling. Ooh, you give me a book! Thanks, that's cool actually. Okay, so you're not who I'm looking for either. Yes, hi. You have it loaded incorrectly. Oh, I can do that? Wow. Okay, I don't have any garlic on me. I thought I was gonna cleanse something. This is protection though. Not that different, but I need garlic. Wait, no. Wasn't there a house that had a ridiculous amount of garlic? Speaking of garlic. Don't gotta run all the way home to get it, it's just right here, yes. Bunch of garlic, just waiting for me. Hopefully this is enough. Once we finish this bit of the storyline though, that's gonna be it until they update some more. And even when they do, I won't play it right away. Just to make sure any bugs are caught and fixed. Search. Oh, hello. Did I just loot this thing here? Why would I do that? Is that all of it? Doesn't appear to be a back door. Okay, yeah. Same dialogue we've gotten before, but these are pretty generic quests. Hi, thank you for that. I've been saving money so I can make a blueprint of that window. Yeah, I actually have like 900 something gold. I sold a bunch of extra furniture. Honestly, mostly stuff I never intended to put in the house as well. I definitely sold that, because I don't want to put it in my house. Plain and simple. Okay, now that's saying solved. Okay, there's still you though, and you're all the way over there. I want to talk to more people around here. Oh no, both of you are doing it. Are you okay? I just wanted you to know about the folly of your ancestors, or at least your grandparents. Is that the right term to use? Folly? I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Okay, the lag spikes can F off anytime. Is there anything in here I missed? Like you, I suppose. Okay, you want something sweet. I'll come back when I have something for you. There's a bunch of goats over here. Yes, she did. I'll tell you, if I found out my grandparents did something like that, I wouldn't be happy with them. Yeah. Okay, what do you want? I was already on my way to talk to you because I've seen you here for ages now. Well, this is awkward. That's it. Are you sure that's all there is to it? Well, technically you're not. She didn't ask me to do anything to you, and she didn't do anything to you either. She just moved on. Do you need me to answer that question, lady? You know, after I was done with stream, I was telling Maria that the game gave me feels. I told her what happened. She was like, "You've got to be kidding me!" But much like me, she wasn't surprised by the fact that it happened. Yeah, I don't actually have honey on me. Are there some trees nearby? Well, there are, but I don't see honey on them. Oh wait, I tell a lie. Some grain here too. I don't just get one thing of honey from them either, so that's perfect. Bunk. Okay, I don't think she had that many goats, but let's just make sure we have enough. I just kept seeing her there, and I've not seen goats for a while in the game, so it's like, this has to be important. It has to be. Do not be... Okay, it was a wolfsbane. I will happily take flax. Goat, goat, goat. Goat. Is she sure that's all there is to it? Why am I not going and asking Baba Yaga before I just do something? This doesn't seem wise. Oh, whoops. I guess I can't do it for the baby ones. Well, fair. They're not gonna get milk, are they? They're too young. I think I got each one. More windows. Sure. And coin. No complaints. Okay, I don't think anyone else really had much for me. It's kind of hard to talk to each person in town because they all look the dang same. That's gonna be a critique I just have to agree with. But the characters look too similar to each other. It's easy to forget who you've talked to. Now, if there was like sort of marker where it told you if you had already talked to that person, like something just above their head or anything like that, it would help a little. But I don't know how hard that would be to design, so maybe we just have to suck it up. I know I said I don't need wood badly anymore, guys, but I'm still gonna need to cook. So I'm going to grab wood when I see it. Alright? Yay, a skull and a hanging herb, which I'm probably not going to use. There's already a bunch hanging around my kitchen area. Ooh, a book. I plan on making a little study corner somewhere in the house, so books are nice. Painters over there. I see candles. Not that, this. And I see a pine tree. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let me run over this pine real quick and snap off that branch. Like a not good looking house over there. This is very empty right here. This is secluded from the rest of everything, like a lot. Doesn't seem like it's occupied though. Unless there's a homeless person in there. Is that a light or is that just the sun? Regardless, I see chests on the ground. And berries. I'm dumb. The why I can't pick the berry myself is a good question. Another oven! I don't need another one, okay? I just don't. I can't see. Help. Oh, hello, there's someone over there. Or at least there's a light there. Don't know if there's a person. Could be an abandoned camp. Better not be any dang Wendigos over here. I've been watching Supernatural lately, so that's on the brain. Ooh. Sort of simple in design, but I like it. Fog wall. Okay, I was going toward that before I got distracted by the light. Like, seriously, I'm a cat. If I see movement, I immediately look toward it. It's like, what was that? Same with anything shiny, I guess. Yeah, this is very abandoned. Oh, that's nice. Too bad it's gonna clip a lot. Maybe I could just wear it around the hut. Because honestly, some of the time while I was just not streaming last night, I was growing all of my seeds into proper plants. That's why you don't see them in the chests anymore. I grew everything. I just put on that gardening dress and I just chilled around the house. I went and refilled my watering can whenever I needed to. But otherwise I was just kind of chill. It was nice to have REKA wear that pretty little dress and not worry about clipping problems. Because I wasn't moving fast enough for it to do it a lot. I'm actually running around though? Yeah, you're probably not going to see me wear a dress. Unless I'm wearing a long cloak as well, I suppose. I mean, this thing kind of has like a sort of skirt thing, but it's more like an open tunic, I would say. Felt like something went past me right there. It's awfully dark right here. Am I really close to the fog wall? That answers that question. Whoa, the light effect on the water. That's cool. Okay, there's a big fog wall right there. Let's go this way. Ooh. Where are you? You over there? I'm coming. Wait, I don't have anything on me. Even if I find him, I can't do anything. I need to go back home. That moment where you're looking for something and then you realize you don't have the item you need to help that something. It's like, well, no, I'm dumb. Tell me I'm wrong. How many times have I done that? Let's not hop across the river. Nope. I had a bunch of cabbage paintings and I sold all of them except for one of each. I don't want to get rid of all my furniture, you know? I want to save some here and there just in case I do decide I want it. Ooh. Might swap out the current dining table for that one. Garlic, and that's wheat. I could really use poppy flowers. It's cold here. Oh! Hold up. I didn't even realize you were there. Not until she said it's cold. Okay, let's not wear the mask constantly. I've not had it run out on me. I don't want it to begin. Oop. I thought I saw that. Ooh, a little vest. I'm finding a lot of clothes right now. It's like the game knows I want to find the right outfit to just wear the whole time from now on. Like, I'll wear other stuff off stream, but it's like, for stream, I need something specific that I'm just going to wear. Goodness sake. I keep effing thinking of Mask of the Lunar Eclipse Fatal Frame as well as Now, Silent Hill F. If anyone's played that or seen gameplay, you know why I keep thinking of it when I pick up these dang masks. Whoa. Okay. Almost home. Hey, I'm back. Although I doubt she'll hear me unless I actually yell across the dang house. And I'm not about to do that. Okay. What did I need for that? Honey, black salt, and the St. John's wort. Well, crap. I'm really getting low on those. I've had to make too many. No! Might as well. You know what? Dump that there. I'll deal with that later. Okay, I need poppy flowers too. But wasn't there another ghost? No, no, no. That only gives me like 3, alright? Yeah, it only gives me 3. There's another ghost I gotta take care of. I'm gonna need more of this. Okay, let me think here. They were over that away. Okay, so is that the one I was even tracking? I'm not sure. I kind of went over there because I thought I would find boxes of stuff, and well, I wasn't wrong, I did. Just didn't realize I was also going to be finding a ghosty goo too while I was over there. Okay. Now I think I should just accumulate berries and get a bunch of supplies from that other merchant. Actually, wait, let me change my clothes. I want to see that one outfit. Hello, Baba Yaga. I will say I do like a lot of the hairstyles where it's put up. I just don't really want to switch to them. Here, take off your coat real quick. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing right now. It's pretty, but it's also fairly practical, which is why I like it. Okay, so that's one of the things we just picked up. That really is quite nice. It's just a shame it's gonna clip through my legs. That's not one of the things I picked up, is it? I thought one of the new things was like this. It was kind of light in color on the top, but dark on the bottom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I thought it wasn't that. I feel like it's either this one or that one. Wait, that's not a skirt. It has to be this then. I'm not sure I want to go with that though. It's like, really, the dress things are nice. They super are. Just, I don't want them clipping through my legs all the time when I'm running around. Kinda like this all black one. But I feel like wearing a lighter color, hilariously enough. That's why I picked that. No, I don't hate this. You know, I'll go with that. And this is like a vest, right? Yeah, it's just a vest. I think that looks okay. I don't know if this is what I'll decide on for when I stream or not, but this looks pretty nice. Okay, now let's go find our ghost friend. Gosh, can you imagine being a medium and you just are just minding your own business one day and you just walk forward and you're seeing a spirit just wandering around all confused like. It's like, okay, there goes my minding my own business. Well, that one's moving. Going to assume that's who I just talked to. Well, you definitely can't miss that at the distance. And even when you get closer, it's still pretty easy to tell. Wait, do I need to find your body? I don't know where his body is. Where are you going? No! Wait, is that an arrangement of the candle and the poppy right there? Oh my gosh, I wish you would run. You know, I got a mod for Skyrim where it says at your own pace. That makes it so when NPCs or walk or running, they move the same speed as you. Gotta say, I have not really seen it do anything so far, but I might have to reinstall it, make sure it's actually working, because that's kind of nice. Stop. Well, this is awkward. Are you serious? I didn't grab the poppy. I'm a mother effing dumb. Can you give me a second, pal? Because I am dumb, I have to go home and grab my poppies. I hate that I do that. I'm literally looking at it, talking about it, and I still manage to forget. Come on. Go around the bridge. Hopefully I can put the candles and stuff on there despite the fact that it's glitched the F out and floating in the air. Go, go, go. I see it. You know, the meter for this is not going down. That's a little weird. Is there anything around this? No? Okay. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Shoot. That's great! This glitched the F out. Now other occasions where I've had problems, I have saved and quit, then come back. It has not fixed the problem. Wait, I saw it for a second. Come on, don't do this to me. Developer. We have a problem. You gotta be kidding me. I'm trying. It's not activating. Ugh. If I'm gonna sneeze, just sneeze. Ow. I'm thinking, give me a second. Like, it activated for a minute, it let me do it. You all saw that. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Please? No, no. Ah! Okay, at least that responds properly. I almost had to walk away from that. Figured if I just got the angle just right, it was gonna work. Okay, I see another one over there. That isn't the witch, right? Because we've taken care of that already. Oop, hello. That is water. That sure is a sight though, isn't it? Cold water. Gotta be. Hi. You know, you almost look like a very thin alien. Okay, these are very... I'm gonna call these generic ghosts, because they don't seem to have a story. Okay, phew. No, no, no. There we go. Okay, I am seriously gonna need more St. John wort. Hello? I'm really not sure what that's about. I am stuck. Let me go. Okay, there's a fog wall over here. Instrument, you are free to play as much as you want. I think you sound nice, but don't start screeching. That kinda hurts. That happened last time, I remember. Ooh, pretty. Oh, the fog wall kinda ruins it. Okay, that's what we found that one ghost, wasn't it? Right there. I swear I see something though. Another pine tree? Is that a rock or a chest? That answers my question. Whoops. I covered fair ground with that little jump right there. Nya, nya, nya. Berries! Y'alls. Branch. I don't often see two of these in the same spot. Or this location, I should say. I might as well grab these while I'm right here. I can buy some more St. John's wort. Berries are very plentiful, so why not? It's faster just to buy the plant than to grow it myself, honestly. Oh my gosh, there's so many berries right here. When I say they're plentiful, this is why I say that. Look how many there are. I say they be plentiful. Tell me I'm wrong. Unless, of course, on your saves, you guys have bad luck. And you don't find a lot of berries. I suppose that could happen. I see that. Oh, that's super close to the fog wall. There are so many berries right here. Oh my word. Maybe I'll save some of these and turn it into a pie or something. Alright, didn't we get a request from a villager who wanted food? I just remembered that. I am lagging a little. I see the hut. Candles. I want to find some wall lanterns that actually work. Because I have a couple, but they don't light up. Nice. Nothing? Kind of expected something to happen right there. What a lonely spot, though. Oh, berries. I see that. It's cabbage. Not complaining. Like I said, I went through a lot of it when I was making food. So a lot of that decorated the house. Give me all the things. I need to buy stuff. Heck, I keep forgetting I still have money in my account right now. I could be buying stuff to make jewelry or something. Now, how do you forget you have money? Easily. Trust me, I forget other things all the time. Do you really think the fact I have money in my checking account is gonna be something I remember all the time? Well, let me tell you, I don't. I'm amazed that much money has stayed in there for as long as it has. Usually there's stuff I want to buy. Okay, mind you, there is things I would like to get, but I'm resisting the urge. Especially considering it's games we're talking about, and they're not ones I'd be streaming immediately. Although, on that note, I I've kind of been thinking of doing something I'm probably gonna regret. And that is, when Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterflies Remake fully comes out, I might do a blind playthrough of it on stream, which probably isn't going to go well. Okay, I need to hold still for a second while the game recovers from all these dang lags. Oh my word, that was nuts. Hello. Sage seeds. That really does look like black salt right there. Okay. Let's go back home real quick. Then I'm gonna run around town a little. Actually, I should make that food real fast. Then do that. Whoa. I'm stuck. I need to adjust those. Shouldn't need too much of this on me. Let's do that instead. I must have order, okay? Hush up. Okay, now I'm low on poppies. And unfortunately, I need to keep some of those seeds so that I can make linen and bandages. Well, I know I need that for making the linen, but the bandages, I need the sack. But why it has to be the sack for that seed is beyond me. But whatever. Wait a minute. Put that away. Don't need to hold it on you constantly. Wow, I immediately forgot why I came over here. Okay, that's why I made the right guess. Son of a... It is astonishing how fast I forget things. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I need to go over to the food thing for this so I know what I'm making. Because it's a savory small, yeah? With like a small meal. Okay, maybe just small? Oh, sweet normal. Okay, I can do that instead. So that's a... I'm gonna need more eggs. I've not been harassing my chickens for them, so... I hope you can't hear my parents in the living room. I'm not sure what they're watching, but they're sure laughing. I closed the door, so hopefully you can't hear them laughing. What are they watching? Okay, hopefully that's good enough. If it's not, then I guess I only get 30 coin instead of 60. Oh, when did I get 1,000 coin? Well, it's still not enough. I need like 500 more. Here, go over there, phone. You're in my way. Drink some of this here. And I need more liquid now. Oh gosh! I just heard Papa coughing. He laughed too hard. I do that a lot, actually. Oh, it's not fun. Okay, back to town. Whoa, the shadow of the house. There? I know this one's a person standing next to a table. You. I'm not sure that's good enough. Maybe I need 2 normals? Okay, I need 2 normals when they just ask for a plain meal. Whatever. Okay. Where's what's-his-face, the merchant? Wasn't he here? Am I just missing him? Oh no, there he is. I'm missing him. I don't have a lot that I can sell. And I shouldn't sell any of this, honestly. And I have taken care of all the side quests here. I ran around sort of okay-ish, so I think we can just go. I could use more flour, but I want to save my coin. Besides, if I don't make too many things that require flour, it'll just accumulate after a while. Alright, so onward to the story quest. And then after that, I think I won't stream this again until there's a major story update. But if I come across anything that might be interesting, I'll do brief recordings, edit them together, then upload them to YouTube. Because it's too much of a hassle to go through, like, an entire 2 to 3 hours worth of a stream just to find a few specific parts. That's annoying, guys. And I'm sorry, but you just cannot ask that of me. Heck, even if I had the money to pay someone to edit my stuff, I probably wouldn't ask that of them. I mean, I'm not exactly the type, but I lean toward it where I wouldn't ask someone to do work that I myself wouldn't do. I mean, if they're willing to do it, sure, but only if they'd be willing to do it. I would not try to convince somebody. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to move on. So, we need to make some food real quick so we can head to our next location. I have all the stuff in my inventory? Yes, I do. I think I'll just make everyone porridge. It's easy. I'm not sure if I counted that correctly. Midna, how do you miscount that? You would be effing surprised, okay? I'm really bad at this type of thing. Nope, looks like I did it just fine. Alright, well, we'll wait for that. Just in case I need to add more wood. And while that's doing its thing, let's go say hi to the chickens. Sit there. Now you know you're lazy if you just summon the crows to collect an effing egg. I realize that's how we do our gathering, but come on, it's a little dumb that everything has to be handled that way. And I really wouldn't mind having more chickens. Why didn't you get more at Baba Yaga's house? Because it wouldn't let me. I tried. It told me no. It wouldn't let me bring the animal in. I think tried, son. I tried. And the game said no. Should I set something up in the garden? Nah, I have to come back and water it, otherwise it wilts. Dang it, my arm. I might have to take a break from streams again for a while, which is crummy because I had to stop for a bit before. But my upper left arm, guys, is effing killing me. And the only time it feels better is when I'm laying flat on my bed. Well, I can hold on to my Switch, but I can't exactly stream like that. It has to be able to connect to my HDMI cord. And it won't like that. Ow. Cat is still floating. Again, I'll link the video in the description of the house guide I was using. Alright. Ever onward. Well, there's a lot of honey in these trees. Well, I think if I just turn around, that'll be the fastest way to leave. I should get more creative with our meals. Alrighty then. Just gotta wait for it. It'll load eventually. Kinda reminds me of Skyrim's loading screens. Ay, ay, ay. Just have to wait. Good word. Are we? Okay then. Oh, really? That's different. This should be interesting. Okay. I don't think I'll ask you what you think of these people. Of course, don't worry about it. I was wondering if you were going to say something like that. Sure. No, I did not. Again, I tried looking up some of this stuff, and I wasn't having luck. I did not get a lot of good folklore information. Fair. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, I figured one of them had to be. You mentioned that one enough that I got the gist. Okay, fair. Okay, so you need me to do what? She said a lot there. Okay, so I need to place the charms I made? Where am I putting these exactly? Well, do I even need to do this? I saw that. Whoa. Okay, I gotta say I wasn't expecting this, but very interesting. I saw that hunting tower. First things first. Another one? There's 3 just right there. What the? Okay, you're being a little too nice to me. I can still hear my parents going off. What are they watching? Hi. I like your outfit, by the way. Is the floating skull your friend? If so, cool. I will talk to them, just give me a minute to place these things. And yes, I'm not running, I'm trying to be respectful. Yes, I know it's an effing game. Shut up. It's just a big circle, huh? That looks important. Assume I'm lighting these too. She did tell me to light something. It occurs to me I probably could have lit those things as I was running around. Why did these things occur to me after the fact? Now, Mama always says I do things the hard way. I don't do it on purpose. The brain's not effing thinking of it when it'd be more convenient. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Okay, it's gonna take too long if I just walk. Maybe if I had lit these in the first place. I'm gonna call myself out on that one a bit. Ooh, the music. Is that all of them? I think so. I guess I talk to them now. Yeah, I talked to the other witches. Guess I'll talk to you since you're in the very starting spot here. You're rather pleasant. I'm surprised. I mean, hey. Sure, yeah. Get anything? I've never heard the term yet, to pardon me. Huh. Is it kind of like a cleansing thing? You too. Ah, hi. Okay, got nothing to say to me. Okay, she's going off that way. You know, I don't think I'm actually surprised to see you here. I know I said I was saving my money, but I need those. I mean, he does appear to have some level of abilities if he has, you know, the little Felix thing in the jar. Okay then. Huh. Oh, those didn't actually surprise me too terribly much. Hello? You all have very nice little outfits. Yes, I am. I love that. I guess you're not used to that. Judging by height, I think my character's a little bit younger than you. I'm wondering if she's not taking you seriously now. Same here. Don't do that. Where am I building this? Okay, where am I supposed to build? I have a feeling this is going to look seriously cool when they start doing something. Where am I supposed to be building? Do I need to be up here? Judging by this, I will say yes. Really? You didn't give me quite enough. Well, hopefully I picked up something there. Otherwise I go back into the hut. Well, let me tell you something, lady. Your teacher's correct. You didn't have enough stuff. I'll be right back. Luckily, I still have a bunch of wood. Whoa, hi music. Are you serious right now? Okay, let me just grab a bunch of my bundles of wood and be done with it. I think the lady over there has more stuff in the baskets, but whatever. Let me just come over to my house and grab things. Sort of easier this way, honestly. Is the sound gonna go off every time I run by? Are you serious? That was all that was the rest I needed? Fine. Okay, she's going over there. Okay, we're done. Person with the skull friend. Your hair is really cool, by the way. Nice color. Take your word for it. Really? Huh. Do they all have that little design on their dress? Yeah, everyone has their own secrets and skills. Do you want to talk about it, or... Oh, whoops. I skipped that on accident. Okay, I've been waiting for the shoe to drop. Is something bad gonna happen? I mean, I think she's kind of cool looking, but if we're going by reputation, that's conflicting, so I don't know. Huh. I see. I mean, they kind of treated her like crap, so I find it hard to feel bad for them. Perhaps. You never know. Alright, what do you need? Grain, poppy seed, and honey. Alrighty. Back to the hut. About to get interrupted. I sure hope I'm wrong. Okay. I effing knew it. With it. That's it. You might not. That is not a wide range of area he runs around in, is it? You know, he's probably gonna see me. Hello? Okay, there we go. What the F? I might highlight that. 6:47. That was a little funny. I wasn't even moving or trying to avoid his line of sight. He was just missing me barely. Well, I felt rather ignored just then. Okay, hopefully the horse isn't stuck right there. Where'd it go? Oh, I fell down the hill. Where'd the chest go? Did it fly all the way down? You know what? I'll come back after a blood moon and see if it's returned. It probably will, because that resets everything. I didn't expect it to go flying down the hill. Yuri, turn the F around! Gosh, they're darting all around me. This is not good. Ah! That was gonna happen eventually. At least I could laugh about it. Ah! What? No way! No effing way! Reagent for creating albedo and void salt. Oh my gosh! I didn't come across that word. But I recognize that. I recognize that. Still don't recognize that word. Reagent for creating bedo and sun salt. Okay, am I sure I don't recognize that word? Philosopher's Stone! Ah! That's the magnum opus! That's the great work to create the Philosopher's Stone so you can make everything into its purest being! Oh my gosh! Oh! Okay, game devs, can I give you more money? Wow. Oh, I don't recognize this word. Hang on. Is this anywhere in my notes? Okay, hopefully I don't get interrupted again immediately. Knowing my luck though, that's highly probable. Oh dear, do I need to make more than one? I need to make more than one. I wish the game said that. Just give me the full stack. Same to you. Need like, what, 3 more? If it's too much, then I just sell whatever's left. Yeah, that was literally about to stop, I think. Now we have to wait for this. You know what? I'll put you guys back on the BRB screen and I'll get myself a drink, okay? The only word that words that start with the C don't really match up to that. Ah, dang though, dude. Because this is an alchemical process. That's an alchemical process. I'm guessing that is, but it wasn't in my book. Maybe it's in a different one. That's an alchemical process. And that is the great work. And hilariously, if you play Genshin Impact, Albedo's name, hilariously, is an alchemical process, and he's an alchemist. Here, let me look at my notes and tell you a little bit about that. Because I wrote it down. Yeah, all those things are part of the 7 stages of alchemy necessary for any transformation. These stages are part of the great work, or magnum opus, as we just saw. You need these stages to reach the stone, again, as the game just showed us. The 7 stages has 3 phases. The blackening, or how do I pronounce that? I wrote the pronunciation. Nigredo? That sounds too close to saying a word I shouldn't say. Apologies, but that's just how it sounds. It's an alchemical process. I swear I'm not actually saying the other thing. Okay, the whitening, which is albedo, and the reddening of rubedo. Calcination? Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Calcination of the blackening, because I'm not saying it the other way again. This entails burning a substance over a flame with a liquid fire, such as an acid or corrosive chemical, until the substance is reduced to ashes. The word itself means reduced to bone by burning. Maybe I should have put educational in the tags, because I'm kind of telling you some extra information that I'm not sure the game's going to go over. Okay, the dissolution? I think it's dissolution. There's not an A in there. Stage of the blackening, sometimes called solution. It takes ashes produced in calcination. I haven't read some of these words before, so forgive me if I say it wrong. And dissolves them in a liquid solvent. I haven't seen that one either before. Now I even note this. I don't know how to say some of what the book talks about here, because there was more on this, so I didn't write it down. Plus, it goes into the mental and spirit part of alchemy, and we're focused on the lab work. Because I wanted to see how exact the game is. And so far it's on point with just the proper knowledge. And oh man, if I can give them some extra support, I'm so doing it when I can afford to. Give them $10 or $20, Patreon supporter or something. They deserve it so far. Okay, now we're moving on to a different part of it. The separation stage of albedo discards waste from dissolution and calcination to retrieve the matter's essential parts. To accomplish separation, the liquid parts of distillation is usually passed through a filter or porous paper. Well, you got to hear me nerd out over alchemy. And I swear it's impossible for Mama to be concise. I almost had to tell her I'm literally in the middle of streaming. Not that it would matter, she would probably just keep talking anyway. Does that to everybody. And yet she scolds us when we talk while she's watching something. You're the one who's actually making noise right now. Just saying. Nice water. You know your throat is dry when you go to take just a couple of sips of water, then you start gulping it down. Phew. There we go. And there she goes. Alright. Are you sure that's a good idea? Fair enough. Right, can you let me save first, just in case I royally F this? Okay, so I'm probably gonna be swapping between my watering can and Svarog's fire. And I think the pine branch, if I'm gonna be having to cleanse. I think I was given a bunch. Okay, I need to light the central bonfire, and then... So F and A, this is gonna be a problem. I need to cleanse. When the spirit breaks through, I need to light the closest charm. So cleanse until something breaks through. The one you're standing next to? Whoa! Okay. I assume she means this one. And if I F up, I just saved, so it's okay. Well, I'm glad you do, because I don't believe in me. he really safe right there? Yes, yes, I know. Pull up another one. You got tons. Don't lag right now! Where? Right there? Beat it! Okay, luckily it gives me ample time to take care of this. No, 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 no. Shoot! I'm assuming it's well worth it, though. Okay. Right here? Alright. Oh my, hello. I won't argue with you there. It's kind of what we've been doing, hasn't it? Wrong answer? Okay. So I should have gone with change. I just went with what sounded right for what the game is doing, but guess I was wrong. That's actually impressive. Oh? I see. Huh. Huh. Sorry, whenever I read that V name, I keep thinking of one of the monsters from Monster Hunter World. Was that one? I can't remember what it's called. It's in the Rotten Vale, though. Fair. Highly unlikely. I think I need some more experience first. I mean, our character's done some impressive stuff, but we probably have not been at this too long. We need more time. Whoa. Sorry, I just had to look around real quick. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh! Is that why this has been set up the way it is? It's like we're all having a meal together. Hello? Pretty much, yeah. I suppose. This is taking me a second, I know. Look, power's okay, but I would rather knowledge over power. But then you have the argument that knowledge is power, so... Independence is always good. But, you know... Are you being sarcastic? I almost feel like you're being sarcastic. Let's go with the former. depending on the scenario, I have always actually liked to help. There's a reason in a lot of games I pick being a healer. I like being able to lend aid. So it's not about me feeling better about myself. Please and thank you. There's also one line that comes to mind I heard from a show. What was it? The helper knows what it's like to be helpless. The fact that I tried is enough. Though maybe afterward I won't feel that way, but in the moment, yes. Meanwhile, they're all performing this ritual and I'm just saying hi to these people. No, I do not. You tell me. Right. My eyebrows just went up. Right. Well, I'm not gonna make the joke again. I'm not going to indulge, thank you. All yours. Okay. Really? Huh. Interesting? Question mark? Up to you. I'm all ears. Yes? Okay, that's interesting. I kind of figured. Just because I couldn't see you didn't mean you weren't there. Ah. I see. This is very interesting. You have a very interesting headpiece. F. I have no idea what to say to that one. I'm not sure how much all of them care about their reputations, honestly. I mean, in some scenarios, your reputation can make or break you. But we're talking about witches here, who are just gonna do what they're gonna do. They don't care. Or they can't be bothered to care how you're going to react, especially if you're dumb. It's a tough one. Like, this is sort of scenario for me. But abilities are important. It's like, I'll go with abilities. I'm kind of hanging over that, but ability. Was that where you were going with the reputation? Do we seriously have to ask why respect is important? Really? I like that. It reminds me of another line I've heard before. That's also really good. Okay then. Well, that should be the case anyway. Can't believe I have to ask this. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Not really. I think you were very important figures. Were? Maybe R is more apt. I'm not a deep thinker, I'm afraid. You're talking to the wrong person. Huh. Part of me wanted to click that, but at the same time it didn't make sense. But thinking about it sort of like that way, then it makes sense. If you get it, you get it, okay? I shouldn't have to explain it. If not REKA, it'll just be someone else. Same. Wow. Well, hot dang. Ah, so this is a very important spot. I wondered. It's rather specific, isn't it? Do any of the rest of you anything further to say? Yes, actually. Okay. Now this might make a good intro or outro, or even thumbnail right here. Definitely leave that there long enough so I can nab it. Huh. Put the lantern away. Wow. Oh, what? Something else? Did I miss something you said? Okay. If you insist. I probably won't wear those. Whoa! You're aptly named. You look very ragged. I'm not sure I'll wear that. Is that sort of like a blind... Were you blind? Or am I thinking too much into this? Did I get that dialogue? Okay. So I need to put out the fire to get Baba Yaga out of her trance. Alright. He's just sitting there, chill as can be. Okay, I guess it's time to end the ritual. It's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, no, I don't need to use the watering can. I'm effing stupid. Hey! Thank you. Can I take off the mask now? Do you need some rest after that? Are you okay? Oh crap, you're actually on the ground. I was a little worried. Are you good? I gotta tell you, I actually like her, so I hope she's okay. Yeah, I figured. Still pretty young though, you sure? Right. But how about we get you back to the house first and you can relax for a while. Alright. I see. Fair enough. So, it's less of a name and more basically a title. I mean, I would imagine it's quite difficult. No, really, would it be challenging? I'm sorry, that's just like, come on. Of course it would be difficult. Yeah, you just take a minute to rest. I think I'll go talk to the others. Whoa. Dude. Was that like that before and I just didn't notice? Hey. I see. takes too long to just walk around this. I'd walk otherwise. Oh, effing sudden sneeze! I love the little skull, seriously. Not really, I've spoken to a couple before. Unless they were supposed to give off a feeling, but the game didn't really... Well, they might have. Actually, and I just didn't think about it till now. Hopefully this is very much the middle of nowhere and no one finds all this. Although now that it's over, I don't think it matters if someone F's with it when we leave. I thought it was cool. You might be a little too easygoing. Oh, looks like she got up. She could probably still use some chill time, honestly. Nope, she left her mask there. Yeah, just sit in your chair. Oh, come... F. I'm gonna need to move the chair. Yes, I do. We've already gotten this dialogue. We've gotten this dialogue. Okay, I think I just go to our next location now then. But I really do believe I need to move her chair real quick. I prefer it if she's not getting cut off like that. Is there other stuff around here? I'm curious. There might be. Well, I also gotta say, I'm not sure there's much else after this. Yeah, this whole thing was quite interesting. Don't mind me. Got a ton of coin. I'm not quite that grown up. Although, who would you tell that would listen to you and believe you? That's the question. run around a little bit here. Is this all it is to the area? Just the ritual? Some hunting towers. Oh. I see drip drops from the trees here. I'm already thinking there's not going to be much for me to find. I mean, these drip drop trees are here, but I'm not terribly concerned. I'm thinking more like chests I can find or town. Though I'm really thinking there's not going to be a town nearby. Would have been dangerous to do something like that near townsfolk who would be more than happy to throw torches and get pitchforks. Okay, I'm just gonna say there's nothing here. Turn that off. I don't need it on. Let's go home. And I think we'll just go. I don't believe there's anything else here. That was fascinating. I want to see real quick. Ugh. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's kind of interesting, actually. But not my thing. Hey! You know, those aren't particularly disruptive, so I think I'll leave them. Fingernails. Okay, I'm guessing they have something planned for that eventually. I still want an outfit that I'm just gonna wear all the time for stream, but I'm not sure what to pick. It's either gonna have to be something that's not a skirt, like a dress, or it has to be the half skirt thing. Because I'm not going to deal with clipping annoyances while I'm streaming. That's just, no. not a fan of that crisscross thing, but I like the feathers. I'll have to keep debating it, but I'll roll with this for now. Effing whoa. Wow. Yeah, I really think we just go now. Except I can't because I don't have any food on me. What's that sound? I think something in my audio might have broken. Okay, it fixed. Let's make a bunch of mushroom soups. There. Yeah, I've got to decide on a permanent outfit for stream. I just gotta. Oh. Yeah, that was gonna happen eventually. Come on, hand it over. There. Da-da-da. You know what, while we're waiting for that to finish, let me... Let's really figure out what I want to do from now on. It's like, I kind of want to go with something that's light in color, but at the same time, I really like how she looks in the darker clothes. Like, that's nice. And it's not a full-on skirt, so it won't have as bad clipping problems. It'll still happen, mind you, but it won't be as bad. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I kind of like the skirt on that one a little better, but I like the fullness of this better. And again, I do like the design on that, but I should go with something else. Looks like she'd be warmer like this anyway. The starting coats are very tattered, so I almost don't want to use them. Huh, that starts off really dark at the top, but fades to a lighter color at the bottom. That's cool. Can barely see the crisscross on that, actually. That's kind of nice. Well, that one does it too. This is just a vest. I don't know, I like the coats. At the same time, I kind of like her without it. That's tough. Let me walk around without a coat for a bit. Maybe have a shoe change. I like the smaller ones a little bit better with this. I don't have an awful lot of accessories. I'm not really feeling that. I do kind of like that, but it does that. And this covers too much of my head for me to really like it. So I might stick with the tiara. Okay, you know, I'll run around like this. I think it makes more sense to have the coat on since it's probably cold. But I'll go with this for now. I'll keep debating it with myself, test different outfits, but for now, I'm gonna roll with this. And I don't know if I'm right. We'll find out when I go to our next destination. So I don't think there's much more we can do here. I do kind of think Baba Yaga cares about us, by the way. She's just not much of one for showing it, which is fair. I mean, she didn't really seem happy that I am going to become the next Baba Yaga, but it's such a heavy thing to put on your shoulders at a young age. She did not seem happy about that, but it's not like she was going to argue about it either. Besides, that's down the road, so there's nothing for her to worry about right now. And you know what? I'm gonna save again, because it's been quite a while. Let's go. I'm just gonna head straight this direction. Surely I'll hit a fog wall somewhere. Alright, there we go. Okay, if the journal doesn't give us anything, or the game itself, or Baba Yaga, then I think we've hit the limit of the story content. Which is fine. That just means I really gotta figure out my intro, outro, and thumbnail now. Like, Midna, why is the intro and outro a big deal? You didn't give one to Fatal Frame. That's because Fatal Frame is a blind playthrough and not something I considered really important on my grand scheme of lists of things to do. I might do another playthrough of it in the future where it will then get an intro and outro, but all it got for now was a thumbnail. This is different. Water, water. Oof, hello. Alright then. That is more than fair considering what you just did. Well, no, I can find something to occupy my time while you relax. There's nothing further I want to do with it, though. Can I just sit right here, please? Doesn't look like that'll be a problem. Alright, take a seat. Whoa, my hair. Okay, do I seriously have to add more to the house? More furniture decoration. Okay, the house is already upgraded, so that right there is fine. So, I need to send souls to the underworld. Okay. Oh, are you for... Okay, hang on. I am sure I can take care of that. Right effing now. I don't really have room to do the thing I wanted to do right here, but maybe something right there? Doesn't have to be big. Although I do remember I wanted to put one of these outside, so let me go do that. Can't open the door though while I'm holding a wood chopping block. F's sake. There's obviously other things I'd like to put in the house. I just don't have the furniture I'd like to use it. I'd like to use. Plain and simple. Can I shove that right there? How about there? It's kind of nice. If I change my mind, I can always remove it later. Bench. Oh yeah. I was gonna put one of these down. For like potion brewing, you know? Looks more like soup than a potion. Should I put that there instead? Yeah, let me do that. Whoa. I can see crap all, by the way. Let's make it daylight so I can see. Oh, okay, that's kind of clipping into the... That's better. Whoa. Let's put that on the floor next to you, actually. That's an awful lot of books. That I would put on a table. That can also go on the floor. Hey. Floor. Another book pile. Can I, like... You just worked. Come on. Haha. I will win. Get some standing upright books too. Many of you ought to know this, but I can actually read for like days on end without trouble. It has in the past prevented me from streaming before. That's witch paper. Right, hang on now. I don't have a lot of space for like a little study spot right here, do I? Okay, this table's not bad. It's like right in front of Baba Yaga's room, but I don't think she's going to mind. I'm gonna need a candle for the table. Whoa, hello. Sure, a little lamp. I can too. Might as well. I think it's cool. That is a very large book pile. Here, you can go like right there, because you'd look cool. Okay, I feel like that might do it. Oh, it's not. I'm stupid. It said find more furniture and decoration, not place it. I'm sure someone was shaking their fist at their screens like, Midna, you misread that. Yeah, I did. And that is not a good spot. F off. I could stand to put more books in there, but I don't think you guys need to watch me do that. I'd like to find an ink bottle or something to put on the table, and this is not going to work either long term. I will have to move you. Come on, let's go. Sure. And it's not in the way right there. Okay. So long as I can find more furniture pieces, where there has to be new or stuff I've already found, I don't know. But that's gonna get tedious, I think. So, what I think I will do is go over there real quick. Shut up. And I hear a deer. This looks important. Is there a chest around it anywhere? Oh, hello. Still not sure what that's all about. Okay, hang about. Let's make sure nothing's right here. Doesn't seem like it. Just look around a little bit. Seriously, what is making that noise? I want to say it's a crow, but it also makes me think of a frog or a toad. Nice, actually. I was literally gonna get angry if that was Wolfsbane. Clothesline! Yes! Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put that up there with my gardening boxes. Oh, dearie me. It's such a simple thing, but I actually did it in Animal Crossing New Horizons, where I made a laundry area. Okay, the door was literally right there. And there's nothing in here that I can grab. Of course there's not. Alright, so what I'd really like to do is try to find a town. That way I can, you know, make food and bring it to the merchant dude. Oh, great. I see a bunch of Steves. Just what I need. Give me that. Stop with your drippy drops on the trees. Where is it? Don't start following me. Shoo. Where is it? Where are you? Hello. Couldn't even see that one. No, that's the tree, isn't it? This crow just perched on my hand. It's like, are we gonna do something or not? I can't get it. Well, that was crummy. It phased into the tree. I had to kill the tree to get the animal bones. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Leshy. Yeah, hi. Oh, there's more. Of course there's more. Why wouldn't there be more? Oh my gosh, go away. There's a bridge here. And a path. It's kind of promising. Okay, let's go. Is this a fog wall? Yeah, it is. this just one of those not important areas and I have to go to another location again? Because I seem to have had that happen a few times. I mean, there's berries around. Let me just run about a little bit. See if I can find anything other than Steve's. Yes, I know they have a proper name, but I find it hard to say. Like, I'm not even exactly sure how to say it. I don't need it. Oh, I think I see the other merchant icon. Oh no, not one of these. Effing. Well, I suppose I'll have to deal with that. Looks like the other merchant is over there somewhere. And I found an abandoned garden. Some poppy seeds, no complaints. I needed more anyway. Look, chests! Well. Sounds like the dog is getting in trouble. What else is new? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was something I wanted to make, like a little shrine. What's this? Oh, hello. Can you give me a second? Okay, now I see the icon for a town. Go away! Man, you guys are annoying. I swear I saw another building. Or a ruin, there it is, I see it. If I run all the way down there, there's a bridge. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I have to find new furniture and decorations, not stuff I found before. Oh, like a little shawl thing. I might put that on. See, that's what makes it really difficult for me to decide what to have her wear. I'm gonna get new stuff that I'm gonna like better. Oh. Well, it's marked on my map. Hi! There's somebody alive in here. Doesn't sound like there's much to this spot. Well, it's aptly named, I imagine. Can you guys go away? Gosh, I hate when they follow me around forever. And I'm going to keep carrying this one until I find somewhere okay-ish to drop it, until I find a place of power. Because I assume I can bring it to life. And they're still chasing me. Okay, another building with nothing in it. That's fine. Fog wall right next to me. Can't see. Okay, I wasn't gonna pull that off no matter what, was I? I saw something right there. Was I tripping? I think I was tripping. Alright, back this way I go. They sure are determined to follow me around. Didn't even give him a berry. It's like I'm carrying a toy that I just do not want to let go of. Like, it's mine. Oh, hello. Well, I'm finding a lot of side things to do. I was just looking for seeds. 'Cause, you know, I'm finding you just can't have too many of some of those. Unless you get unlucky and you just find loads of wolf's bane. Seriously, I found so much of that I got sick of finding it. Some of it I sold, but a lot of it... Aha! A lot of it I grew. No, come on. REKA, you can totally climb that. Let's go. Can't believe I remembered this. It's like some things I remember, some I don't. And there he goes. He is now alive. Well, I'm glad that was on the way, in the direction I was going. I'm getting lag spikes again. Probably gonna call stream here soon. There you are. Ah, no! That would happen. Nice place you got here. You're literally surrounded by nothing. Looks like you're selling some pumpkin seeds. St. John's wort seeds. Unfortunately for me, I don't think I have any berries on me at the moment. Yeah, I don't. I could have if I picked some on the way, but I did not. Now, oh. Is this a thing? It is a thing. Give. Okay. Where was the town icon? Was it further this direction? Yes. Like, I know I saw it kind of close to the other merchant. I'm noticing they remain kind of near each other, but they're not immediately just connected. Which, fair. That would look really weird to your everyday person. I just need to get the icon properly discovered, and then we'll go from there. What is with these? These seem like they're effing with the forest. My gosh, speaking of effing with the forest, I'm gonna torch you, and I'm not even kidding about it this time. You guys irritate me when you follow me around. You hear that constant thudding noise. Oh, I do believe I've arrived. Yes, I have. Nice. You never know. Oh, that's great. I already found that. Nothing to see here, huh? I beg to differ. I guess I can't just search things. Which, fair. I'm technically stealing. Oh, for... Small savory meal. You know, when you're specific like that, it helps. Could say that. I see all the goats. I have an idea what you want. Did I? Oh, you're one of those people. No! Yeah, please, F off. I'm not going to poison somebody. I don't know if it would kill them or just make them sick. Either way, I don't want to do it. That still doesn't make any sense. What is so important about that book that it's expensive? My goodness. Go away! Good word, there's two of them. Get away from me. Ah! Effing Steves, leave me alone! They're everywhere. Well, I'm trying to find the town. I've discovered quite a few things, so that's actually good. Still though, I do believe I'm going to call it. there's a very high probability that a lot of the questy-goos I'm going to be doing aren't going to be entertaining, but I'm going to do brief recordings for them, so if they are entertaining, the content is at least captured. That way you guys don't actually miss out on anything. And I hear Oscar getting in more trouble. Can I, like, slip that right here? And then put another one down? And I'm gonna have someone going, Midna, why are you making another one? There's method to my madness, I promise. There. That's what I wanted to do. Have an extra chest for all the seeds. But food seeds will go down here with the actual food, because that just makes sense. And... no, I'll put these in here as well. I don't need them on me. Alright, so I'm gonna call it. Try on that shawl real quick, though. Would that... yes. In this case, I think it would look better if I wore something darker, so give me a minute, especially because it's getting dim inside the house. Okay, let's do this again, and I'll switch to something lighter in color. Because that little shawl looks pretty nice, actually. What's it called? It's not telling me. So I was wearing that before, yeah? Ew, it does the little crisscross thing. No! I can't tell right there that it's doing it, but I think on most everything else I'm going to be able to tell. Okay. I will probably keep wearing that then. Was it this? I think it was that because I couldn't tell the crisscross thing was there. And you know what? I think I'll say it. I might go with this look from now on. I'll just stick with this whenever I stream. Which means I can begin working on intro, outro, and thumbnail. I have a couple ideas for all of that. You just rest. You probably need it. Okay, Hut, I need you to sit down. F. These little things sure are determined to be near me. Okay, I don't think I can get rid of that in the center of the screen, but Go away. I did not want that thing right there. F and Steve. Okay, he went away. Now, whether that'll be outro, intro, or thumbnail, I'll have to figure out later. You know, I've looked in the options. I haven't seen anything to hide the HUD or all that jazz, which is unfortunate. So if I were to try to do this as intro, outro, or something, I would have to make sure I cut off both the compass and the E button there. But make sure it's still big enough to work. And I'm stuck. F. Gosh, it's like he's waiting for me to come out and play. It's kind of cute. Alright, so I'm gonna call it. I'm finally going to be able to begin editing all of these and uploading them to YouTube, which means I am not going to be able to stream for a bit. But you know what? That's okay, because my arm really is hurting. Ow. Okay, so finally I can do my usual ending spiel again. I thank everyone very much for coming in and watching. For those of you who watch this later, please follow and share. Those of you on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. On the... Ow, sorry. Random cough. On Twitch, go under the About section. You can find links to everything you can join, follow, support, all the good jazz. YouTube, it's on my channel. You can find links there as well. I do highly recommend joining my Discord, however, because I will give notices in the news channel if I plan on streaming, or if I'm not going to be streaming for whatever reason. And I probably will put a notice in there after I'm done here that I'm going to be editing and resting my arm for a couple of days. Now, I do have a Twitter, or X, linked, whatever you want to call it. You can know when I'm about to start streaming and when I'm uploading videos on there. I also have a Throne account. It's a safe place you can send gifts to your streamers. I have a wish list, but I don't expect anything. Now, if anyone wants to support me in a monetary means, you could just donate. Or you can go through to my Discord channel or my YouTube channel, go from home, scroll all the way down, and you'll find Twilight Treasury. There is 2 videos for both crocheted items and jewelry, things that I sell. Please watch those videos. If you see anything you'd like or want to make a request, please contact me in some way, and we can discuss. If you go to the Discord channel, it's also called Twilight Treasury, and you can see pictures of everything I've made. And obviously you can just DM me on Discord, and we can talk. But, once again, I thank you all very much for coming in and watching. Hope you had fun with it, you enjoyed it, because I know I did. And I shall see you all in the next stream, whenever that shall be. Bye bye, Twilight. Wishing you well.